Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of our Ironteeth playthrough on the pressure map on hard mode. I think we're going to be in for a treat today. I think this is going to be a very tough playthrough, but hopefully we can start to think about how we're going to survive a bad tide without sluices, because I don't think we're going to have sluices anytime soon. So let's delete this to begin with. So what I want to do is I want to take this out here, and I'm going to put a path up here, up here, up here, there as well. And then what we can do is we can come over here rather than messing around. I also would like to get over here to wood straight away, because we don't have a lot of wood left down here. But let's just mark what we do have down here for cutting. Like so. And have I high prioritize them? No, high prioritize them. Get that in there. And let's get an extra log pump here as well. So, I'm going to unpause this. We're also going to stop building this stuff that we were building up here. So let's unpause this. Get this going. And hopefully we can... So this is going to flow back this way a little bit. The water's going to push it back. That's not going to... I mean, some of this is going to die. It's not going to be the end of the world. And then I would also like to demolish this. So the bad water is going to flow down here and out this way. So we need to make sure that we have sufficient ways to evacuate the water. This is an amazing map. It is so challenging. It's going to be so challenging. And then we should be deleting this as well. And then just get all of this picked up. The reason I want to... And also pause this lumber mill. We don't need to be making trees at the moment. We want to get over here to put... Not that... Oh. They can pick all of this up. They can pick all of these resources up and then we can use them. I think it was a bit of a fool's errand to try and come up here. We should have gone around this way. So we have a drought on the way. This is very unforgiving. Very, very unforgiving. So we need to make the most of the water that we have, which is not a lot. So that's in there, that's in there, that's going to get built, and we can come straight over here and start to harvest this wood, so we'll get the lumberjack flags on the go. Oh, look at that. There we go. And then that can get built as well, so we can pump all of this out and save as much of this as we can. Okay, let's continue with the demolition work of these stairs, because it's a stairway to nowhere, basically. And we have the oaks on the go. They're growing. That's nice. Let's unpause you. We have a nice balance of beavers at the moment. And let's pause this and get this one over here. So we are moving towards scavenger flags and... Ah, yes. It helps when you put the paths in, doesn't it? Lovely. I really like the new L-shaped pathing they've done. It's great. Pop that along there. And like so. And then we'll have scavenger flags up. Oh no, we'll do that on that side. So they can actually access the metal. Okay, so let's think about how we're going to survive a bad tide. So what I want to do is I want to put stairs in here so we can come down. No, we're putting this side, delete. So that in the event of a bad tide, we can come in here and we can. So we have a dam up here, so the water will stay at this level. In the event of a bad tide, I want to be able to open this up so the pressure goes down, which means we also need to come in and put dams over this side as well. So dams there. And then what that's going to do is that's going to change the pressure dynamic, and the water will come out over here. I guess we need some of them as well. The water won't flow back down the hole, so to speak, and we won't lose it all. I mean, I really would like to get this seep involved somehow, but I'm not really sure how at this point. I mean, that's going to be a nightmare when that happens as well. So this map is just nightmare after nightmare. 9 days. 9 days we have for the drought. That is going to be fine. Let's turn that on. So what I would like to do is get that out. We're building all of this, aren't we? There we go, that's fine. And we have food. We have food. Let's stop pumping down here. And let's just pump up here. You can be paused as well, little friend. Get to doing something useful. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try and put, like, I don't think water works in Timberborn how it works in real life. However, let's try and put that there to try and force the water through that way. And then we're going to put a dam piece here, and that should be enough. Fingers crossed that will force the water through, force the bad water that will come down here through, and we'll be able to delete these, and hopefully the normal water will just flow out this way. Fingers crossed. I'm not convinced, but you know, here we are. And down here I would like to put in a lovely long path, because we are going to have to be able to demolish this at a moment's notice. So we have 3 days left on that bomb. The bombs really do change this up. They make this an excellent map. So which way out would we like the bad water to come? I think it just makes sense down here, because that's going to blow up later anyway, so might as well just do the jobby for it. So before the bad tide starts, we're going to come, and the pressure, and all the pressure will be sucked out of this, and the bad water should just flow that way. In theory. In theory. Not everything survives contact with the enemy, does it? Is that the saying? But we will try. Get the gear workshop open, and we'll pop that there. And I would like to connect this. Has this been built? This has almost been built. Did I say this was high priority? I did. It might actually make sense to move the beaver colony up here and pump. Maybe what I do is I come in here. There's no great solutions for any of this. Maybe we put a levee. 1, 2, 3. I know it's not perfect. We come in over here and we put water. A water dump? Fluid dump, that costs a lot of money. Maybe we won't do that for now. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about. Maybe I'm not thinking hard enough about this. Maybe we do move up here. Maybe I need to make the bold decision, because there's that there, which is going to become an issue later on, and then there's that there, which is going to become an issue later on as well. Maybe the goal is actually to get up here and use the seep. Maybe that should be our goal. I think that's maybe where it's leading us, because that is only one set of steps. Right, let's pop that there. Is that taking us over towards... It's taking us over towards some metal as well. Maybe we're supposed to get creative with how the map works. I am just kind of like floundering here. Which means too... Oh, of course it's too far from a district. At least they're in. So those are in. You can reach that. 0.2 days. That's fine, as long as we can get this built in. I am just going to open that up to the world. Because the water down here is... The water level down here is just low. And we're going to put that there. So we can continue to pump water. My god, I need builders, don't I? This is yeah, this is challenging. In a very good way. Maybe we pause that for now. We unpause that, get that paused. Get that unpaused. Let's just get resource out. Oh, I did also get that picked up. Come on, that'll be helpful. Because once... I'm just... This is just difficult. This is really... I mean, I'm having to think. It's hurting my brain a bit. What's that down there? What does that... So when that opens up, will that bad water will flow out of that into our colony. Absolutely excellent. I mean, that's easy stuff. You just come across and damn that. That's not horrendous. Sugar. Water could... I mean, the alternative is to come over there and have the water come out there and kind of set up shop over, but that comes that way. We are going to have to demolish that when we get towards a bad tide. And then I think we're going to have to just rely on pumping from up here. I don't want... Let's move the farms. Let's just move the farms now. So, food. And we're going to use our science to buy the water dump. And what we're going to do is we're going to delete one of them. No, we're not. No, we are. We'll delete one of them and have it as a dam. No, we're not. I keep doing this, and then we're going to build that. I don't know what the purpose of building this is now at this point. Just to protect it for a little bit longer. And I will delete a lot of this down here. We're going to have to move a lot of production up here. Can we get that built, please? On the plus side, we do have a fair amount of logs. So we will make as much use of the stuff down the bottom as we can for as long as we can. And you should be a high priority job. Science-wise, I'm also going to unlock storage for the medium water tank. I feel like that's going to be useful. Store water, obviously. And yeah, it's just going to be what it's going to be. 0.9 days. So fingers crossed this works. Get that. Pick them up. Pick them up. Pick those resources up. Delete that. And then hopefully we can get this picked up as well. And we'll delete that as well, and then we'll get these picked up. Groovy. So they are building this. I would like you to build this first, actually. Are you pumping? Yes, you're pumping. You're pumping as well. Nice. Are you thirsty? You're thirsty boy. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed if we've done this right. that should act as like a barrier. Push the water out there. Come on, pick up the logs. Or I mean, it's just going to be a case of actually sacrifice the logs. And then what we're going to do is we're going to play the power shaft game. That'll do. No, it won't. I mean, it will. Then fingers crossed I can get all that built. That's going to be annoying, but we'll see. We'll see how this flows down. It's going to flow down in a second. I don't really want to look at it because it upsets me. And then what we're going to do is we're going to plant loads of kohlrabi. Honestly, how are you meant to do this? What? I feel like we have a better chance of that because we can just... No, we can't. We can't build that. This is upsetting me. Well, that actually worked. Which I find mildly surprising. It did actually work. So we don't have that backflow there. So I mean, it's not the worst thing that's ever happened. Right. So that's going to blow. So that means we need to start building. Let's come around here. All of the stuff I should be doing and getting like prepared is not going to happen. So the height of that is disgusting. 1, 2. I mean, we just have to do that, don't we? Yeah, I guess, okay. So that's going to detonate and take them out. So let's pause these ones for now. And turn this into super high priority land. You've seen it before, you'll see it again. 12 logs each. Oh, look at that. So that's what happens when the flow from here meets this. So, please don't tell me anybody's got contaminated. But everything is going to die. So we did need to get the kohlrabies up here. We also need to get the cassava up here. And we also need... Oh, balls off. Get that ripped out. This also needs to be high priority as well. Honestly, this is nuts. It's fun, but it's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Pop that in. Unpause planks. You don't need to be working. don't need to be fermenting cassava right now. I mean, just go to harvest mode. Let's just go to harvest mode. Just get as much food up there as we can. I mean, you could probably just be deleted actually. Let's plant, and now let's plant some cassava. Fingers crossed, that's enough. We also need to put a forester up here as well. So, this is all becoming very tight. Next highest priority. So that's going in, what, 7 days? If we go into a bad tide, we're stuffed. We are stuffed. We are very stuffed. Planks? That's worked. If we go into... yeah. I don't think it's going to be very good for us. I need to survey the underground, see if there's an obvious... like, way of reducing the pressure. Haha, I said the map name. Early on. So where does that comes down over to there? Oh, it's a drought. It's a drought. No, it's been so happy to see a drought. That gives us a chance of survival. I imagine that one will be the one to go next, which will be really annoying because we're going to have to try and get up there as well. So, you know, screw us, I guess. I wonder if... is there an obvious way we can come over here to alleviate some of what's going on? So that flows out there. That, I'm just going to slow this down. So that flows out there. So that... that mixes there. That's going to blow up there eventually. I just wondered if there was... I need the right bobs to blow up and they're not. So you can be paused for now. That's going in. How much log? 38. I mean... pause, I guess? Probably build that. And that. And I'm going to have to take the plaster off and build another baby beaver breeding pod. Yeah. This is definitely a challenge, and it's an interesting challenge at that. I'm not sure when we're going to get to a point of relative safety, if I'm honest. Because the drought intrinsically brings its own issues. I would like to get a forester up here, actually. Also prioritise that. Oh, are you sleepy, mate? Me too. Me too. You know when you genuinely think you're actually quite good at a game and then you actually do something and it's actually a lot more challenging than you thought it was going to be? This is that. This really is that. Pause that for now. I bet this drought's going to be an absolute doozy as well. I'm thinking, once we plug that, this does become our reservoir. And we stay up here. And we just pump out from the side. So I guess that's going to involve us. Yeah, okay. I guess that's just going to involve us knocking that down. I think that's the best for early game survival. So maybe we do need that open. Maybe we do need that open. Drought started. 10.9 days. Lovely. That should give us... well, at least that gives us enough time that this blowing up probably isn't going to... oh, mate. Get that built. Get that built, Jesus. Ah, no. It's gone down. Okay, that's fine. And we have that. So let's get oaks. Let's get oaks planted. Actually, I'm going to do a stratified approach this time. We're going to go for birch, pine, and oaks because I need them to come in at different times. Really? I don't know how long we're going to have this stuff down here for, so this is kind of a Hail Mary. We need to keep that. And up here is where we're going to keep this going. Please pick this stuff up. I would really like you to pick this stuff up because it is valuable. Maybe I haven't expanded the beaver population enough early on. Let's pause these ones and let's drink that out. And this is a high priority building and it's not going to be paused. But it's not connected to a district centre by any paths. We are limited by what we've got going on, aren't we? We're very limited. No, you shouldn't be pumping. Come on. That's silly. No, I would like to see that gear workshop built. 0.4 days, so we're going to watch this blow up. Flooded building. Oh yeah, these water pumps that we're using. So I'm not too concerned if I pump this actually completely out, because what's the straw limit? Limit's 6, so we can just keep pumping that, so that actually works really well. No, but if this blows this up, I'm going to be very upset. Yeah, he didn't completely blow it up. So actually, we can, rather than being silly billies about this, we can just, I mean, even, we just need to go higher than that, don't we? So, 1, 2. So that will hopefully give us a lot more space to do that. And that needs to be a relatively high priority because I would rather not screw up and have the bad water flowing in. This will be the next bomb to go and it will really trigger me and it will be upsetting and I will probably go chuck my computer out the window. But if it was, how do we get up there? I guess we come around like this, don't we? No, not like that. So we would come over here, round here, pop that there, that there. I mean, that explosion radius, so what we could actually do is we could actually prep for this. Oh no, because it goes down as... it does go down, doesn't it? But I think we could come in with levees and do that. Take them off the edges. And that's not a bad idea. So they would get blown up, but the other ones wouldn't. So if we did that, levee, 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 that would work. So that's what we're going to do for that one. This is what we're doing for this one. And if we get a bad tide, we're just stuffed. I mean, that seems to be a reasonable assessment of what's going on. But we are not doing horrendously. We are not doing horrendously, I don't think. This could be a lot worse. We do need to... Oh, I didn't put a path through these trees. Fine. And that can all be stretch goals for the year. So, low priority. I hope you're enjoying this on Christmas Day, because I am not having that much enjoyment doing it. I am enjoying it, that's a joke. It is just very challenging. So, please pick this up. No storage space available for logs. I knew that. I knew we should have done that. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? We do have gears though, a gear workshop. I know, are we coming into some more baby beavers? We are. I honestly just want to see stuff get built. But we're doing the best with what we have. So this should be the next priority, to build these, to get these logs. And that means that all these logs on the floor that we've wasted because we didn't have storage, I should know better. I know how to play this game, apparently. That's not a lie. Yeah, they're just going to stay on harvest mode. Kohlrabi fermentation can resume. And they're not doing anything because we don't have the log storage. This is on me, I should have put log storage in much earlier. Come on. Pause. Pause for now. Let's get some planks being done. And we do need some gears for this large tank, this medium tank. That will hopefully improve our, well, water storage a little bit. 3.7 days. So we're going to have to start pumping up here. Because we need that built. Absolutely need it built. This needs to be built. I always wondered what you actually use gears for in a large water tank, in these large water medium tanks. I don't really get it. But it is what it is. I actually wanted the second one of them. So build this, build these. Maybe we might survive a little bit longer. This is quite challenging. I don't think it's for the faint-hearted. Put it that way. We've got storage for the logs now. Come on. Come on, guys. It's not difficult. However... This is taxing my brain quite a lot. Which is good. You've really got to build this. Let's just get this paused. Let's get this paused. Come on. I need planks. I need planks. I need planks to go up here. And that's about to dry out. So we will see how much our... Oh, look at that. Considering I did it by eye, that's not half bad. And this keeps this nice and fertile. Excellent. A rare win. Oh, we got 1 day. We got 1 day to do this. You are having to work 24 hours, guys. Come on. And we do have a reasonable amount of water. So I think all of this is going to die on this back flush this time. So maybe we need to actually put in here some berries. Because I'm concerned stuff is going to die. So if we put some blueberries there. Pop that in. So you go up there to build that. And you can build that. And then fingers crossed. Fingers very crossed. That will be enough to hold back the bad water. We might get a little bit of leakage through, but I'm hopeful that that'll be fine. Oof. I wish you could just specify certain buildings to be 24-hour working. I need you to keep going. I need you to keep going. Come on. Stop whinging. Stop whinging. You absolute whinging gits. I do have maximum builders, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh, can you actually... Are you all exhausted? I'm hopeful. Come on, guys. Run and do it. Run and do it. Please, just for me. Oh, my God. The tension. Oh, the tension. I'm hoping... Come on, please. Oh, this one's going now. I said this one would go next. So. Absolute balls. Come on. Come on. Somebody's got to be coming over here to do it. Oh. Yeah. Absolutely unbelievable. Smashing job, guys. Look at that. I had every single faith in you for every single moment of that. Absolutely not. I bet there's absolute carnage down here with this backflowing. No, but it will be soon because that's going to come out there. So hopefully... Stop pumping, stop pumping, stop pumping. Oh, I had every faith. I swear I had every faith, guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to... Bad tide approaching. Of course it's a bad tide. So this is when we're going to come down here, delete that, open that up. Oh, the pressure just gets me. So we need to get this done. This needs to happen. Up. Up. Maximum priority. So we have planks, we have logs. This stuff's just going to die. I'm afraid that's just the way it is. So unpause that. So the timing of this is going to be crucial. We've dammed this. I need this to flow through, and we need to come down here and we need to start demolishing this stuff. So this needs to go now. Somebody's going to go down there and get ill. I just need to... It's just a sacrifice that's going to have to be made. I mean, it's just going to suck. Let's just pump as much as we can. And let's also get this built as priority. Unpause this. Shut that down. Let's go. Let's absolutely go, guys. And as far as landscaping goes, we are just going to stick levee across here. And also get that built. Because fingers crossed that will stop that. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's always going to be what it is. Honestly, what are you doing? After we had such a good win there, this is really frustrating that we're not pushing the advantage. We have the logs. Get the planks getting made, and then oh, they are putting. Okay, they are. Next priority. Next priority. Maybe get these built. They're just logs. Please tell me. Oh, sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Priority. That's going to reduce the pressure. Oh, we can just delete that. And it will just float out. I mean, it's going to kill everything down there. What do we do? So I don't actually need to demolish this. I just need to demolish this. Okay, let's go. Let's see how that affects it. So this should just now start flowing out of here again. That will slow... Is this going to stop? Yes, that does stop. Excellent. I like it. So why is that? Right. Goodbye. This was unforeseen circumstances. My God. So we do actually have to come down there to take. Demolish. High priority. What an absolute fools. I can't because we... The district centre. Oh my God. I hope somebody's watching this and is just laughing at me. Go down there and just do it. I can't believe how well this was going. And now it's not. Beaver is unwell. Everyone's getting sad. Come on, go down there. Is it this? Oh, okay, so maybe we... Pause again. Right. 2 beavers are unwell, 2 beavers are going to die. Cancel demolishing. So all of this down here is just going to die. That is just going to be the case. Let's put some Well, we can still work down here, but we can just recover some of the materials from some of the buildings. So that's how that's going to go. That's going to go. I mean, the pumps can stay there for now. I do need them to do. I've spent so long faffing around with. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you? Just stop with the gears. Just stop. I mean, the bad tide has started. It's 11 days. We have 161 water. It's gonna suck. It's gonna really suck, but we're gonna make the most of it. We're gonna try. Is what we're gonna do. But I do need them to come and do this, because if that floods down there, that's over. That's game over. That's just over. I'm going to pause these down here, and I'm actually going to build lumberjack flags up here so they haven't got so far to go for the water. Oh, sugar. And let's just get chopping. I am feeling the pressure immensely. That wasn't actually meant as a joke, but, you know, whatever. If it works, it works. Well, at least we can use... I mean, at least we have power. I mean, there is that. Alternatively, we could have put a farm up there. This might work. I want to slow down the pumping here, I think. It's 9.7 days. And then hopefully we can come back down here and put this into... We're going to leave these down here because we're going to want to pump as soon as we can down here. They are still getting a little bit of water out of it. But it's not a great amount. 4 days. Come on. It's because the planks are so far away. But they won't need planks once this is in. I mean, just get this built. Get this built. This has been an absolute... Oh, yeah, okay, I guess that can go away, can't it? And then we can put... This is all dying. Everything is dying. I mean, it's not dead. I mean, it is dead resource. It's completely dead resource. But it's not completely dead resource because we can still harvest it. Oh, yes. Didn't think of that. Come around here. Build from both sides. Just forget about that. Come on. And then this shouldn't take any of this. Oh, I think that's fine. Oh, we're up against it again. We are very much up against it again. I mean, even if we survive this, I'm not sure we survive this bad tide. But I am learning a lot. I don't know which core is going to go next either. It's probably going to be one down below, like down there, that will stop us from... I don't know. And let's put in a scavenger flag. Because at least that way we can start to get some metal. Because I would like to get the smelter so we can have sluices so that we can avoid this stuff happening. The name of this map is definitely apt, and I applaud the developer. I applaud Mechanistry for this, because this is absolutely brilliant. If not maddening. And you guys are going to have to do, oh no, some 18-hour days, because you only have 1.7 days left. Let's not watch them do that because that's going to make me sad. So that's okay. Let's get that on a bit on the down low. I'm not sure we're going to do this. 24-hour work days. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm just focused. This probably isn't the best entertainment. Thank you for sticking with me. Hopefully you can hear the absolute abject terror in my voice. I mean, why aren't they doing that one? Come on. Oh, seriously, why are they not doing that one? They have done that one. So that just leaves that one. They haven't got to walk all the way around there to do that. So, 0.4 days. Oof. 0.4 days. Come on, guys. 0. Oh, no. We're not going to do it, are we? It's not going to happen. I also need to be careful that the beavers don't actually blow themselves up. 0.1 days. Oh. You're stuck, mate. Oh, look at that. You're stuck. I'm so sorry. You've taken one for the team. Look at that. I really hope we can clip that because that was so close. We do need to come over here and get him out though. You're a hero. What's your name, mate? Kurzol. You will be remembered if you don't make it out of this. Right, so that immediate disaster has been abated. I mean, I don't know. Are you actually still getting water out of that? Fair play. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing it. I'm not going to argue. So, now that we've survived that disaster, I think we may be in for a bit of safety. Well, maybe not safety. A little bit of relative calm? Is that a fair enough assumption? So when this goes off, what does this do? Does this detonate and remove these? Yes, of course it does. So that'll probably be the next one because then it'll remove our pressure and then it'll... Oof. Don't like it. I can't believe that isn't flowing there though. I don't know why that isn't flowing. I really don't know why. So, gone. Plenty of time. Are you actually still pumping water? Somehow they're still pumping water. Is this a bug? I really don't know. But it looks like this isn't actually horrendous. I mean, are you going to die? You might not die. And so, I mean, we don't have... If we had dirt, I'd just block that up. And then this would be a nice seep. But we don't have dirt, so... Alright, let's stop watching him. Right, so let's do what we can with what we're given. Let's get that pump, get that going. I feel like I need to give the beavers another place to live, actually. I feel like they've definitely done me a solid one, so let's up the beaver housing. Pop it over there. We have fermented cassavas. We have plenty of kohlrabies. Nice, excellent. I don't know how these are still alive. And we've rescued him as well. So lovely. Let's get to the end of this. This probably will go slightly over an hour, but let's get to the end of this and prove that we can actually survive a bad tide on this map. And then we will think about putting in these levees back in down here. And we're now gonna push back against the game, and we're gonna high prioritize this stuff so that this isn't a waterfall of turd. I don't think there's any other. I mean, the contaminated beavers are sadly just going to have to suck it up and die, unfortunately. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? We didn't put them back in yet. Okay. That beaver has serious. Honestly, just stop it. Just stop it. 3 beavers are unwell. I imagine this is the consequences of my own actions, and 5 beavers are now going to die because I didn't delete the path down into the poo water. Lovely stuff. I'm going to put you down to one beaver. You're producing that. I would genuinely like to get this tank built if I could. And we will have some blueberries coming back in soon. I mean, these haven't even. Oh, they have died. Oh, they die in a couple of days. Okay. So yeah. Like, let's just get to our temperate cycle, and then I will say, well, actually no, I'll say thank you for watching, thank you for sticking with this. This has been an experience, a real experience. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to survive, but we've survived 3 bombs. That's something, isn't it? So look at that. Look at this retaining wall. And the only one that's going to go down now is going to be one of the ones down here, and it's going to completely screw us because what you meant to do. I don't know what you meant to do in that instance. So, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time as we come into our temperate cycle. Thank you for watching.